Hey, of Lore and Legend fans, this is Jerry. I'm the DM for the People's Hand, and I want to take a quick moment to just tell you a little bit about where the show is going to be located from now on YouTube. So, if you normally watched or listened to Of Lore and Legend on YouTube, you're going to notice that it's no longer on the channel that it used to be on. It is now located on its own exclusive Of Lore and Legend channel. So that other channel that it used to be on was kind of our general catch-all Christian influence YouTube channel where we had both podcasts, Of Lore and Legend and Under the Influence. And we also had some other stuff that's general about the ministry. Now that channel is exclusively for Under the Influence, our other podcast. If you were watching on YouTube, please go subscribe to the new Of Lore and Legend YouTube channel. The link for that should be in the description to this episode. If you normally would listen on our other podcasting platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, things like that, then you might be thinking, well, why do I need to go subscribe to that YouTube channel? Nothing's changing for me. And you'd be right. Nothing's changing for you. We're still releasing on those platforms, but we are going to do our best to release some consistent, fun little YouTube shorts and things like that, some short form content that's related to Of Lore and Legend, and that will almost exclusively be on the Of Lore and Legend YouTube channel. So it also helps us out a lot. So please go subscribe to that YouTube channel if you haven't. Lastly, if you are someone that has listened or watched on YouTube primarily, and you're thinking, oh no, what if I want to go back and listen to some of those old episodes? Have no fear. There's a playlist on the Of Lore and Legend channel. We don't have the backlog of episodes there, but there's a playlist that links straight to them. So if you still want to watch them on YouTube, that's how you got to find them. Go to the exclusive Of Lore and Legend channel and go to the playlist. You'll see all 45 of the episodes that were not hosted on that channel, and then all the other ones will be on that channel moving forward. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, as always, the larger part of this ministry that Of Lore and Legend is a part of pushes to discord.gg/Christian Influence. Get involved in our Discord server there, and you can always reach out to myself, Levi, anybody else from the show. You can reach out to us easily on Discord. So be sure to check out our Discord server as well. Thank you so much for being a fan of the show. We love you very, very much, and keep enjoying Of Lore and Legend. Last session. Our party finds themselves anticipating Giblie's next duel in the town of Sunwall after having spent a week of downtime in the city. Each of our party members sees about their own individual business and accomplishes some individual and shared goals. However, most intriguingly, Clonus goes off in search of his colleague that has for whatever reason mysteriously gone MIA in Sunwall. What he finds is both startling and grotesque. After some detective work, he discovers the former residence of his colleague, and inside is a charred and withered corpse contorted in a most unnatural way on the ground, as well as some sort of strange image on the wall seemingly burned into place. Clonus leaves this scene in order to go and retrieve his friends and seek out their input on the matter, and just as he starts to leave, he's grabbed by that same withered corpse. That's where we left off that session, but actually last session. Then we pick up with Holik realizing Clonus never returned to the room at the inn. So he starts a search, and the whole party begins investigating the disappearance of their friend. What they unravel is both startling and deeply troubling. It seems as though some sort of crime scene is under wraps and an investigation at the aforementioned residence, and after talking with a new friend in the temple of Heimdall, they come to find that there was a seemingly unidentifiable dwarven body found at the crime scene. The clergymen at the temple are in the midst of a cleansing and detoxification ritual to ensure that there's no present curses or magical diseases present on the body before inviting the party in to have the body possibly identified. In light of this new information, and in waiting for their opportunity to see the body, the party attends Giblie's next duel at midday. Giblie and his Leonin opponent duel atop the treacherous canyon spires, and an epic duel ensues. During this duel, Holik and Vith begin to sense a tremor deep within the ground, and in searching out its source, Holik grows suspicious of a familiar face that they've seen from the tavern, that drunk old man. In his attempts to interrogate this man, a massive spined creature rockets up from the ground just as Giblie is declared the winner of the duel. This creature, identified by the crowd as a chitinspine, attacks the crowd and abducts two individuals, one the granddaughter of the owners of the Desert Corn Tavern, and Thomas, the temple clergyman that they spoke to earlier, that Giblie spent a lot of his downtime playing chess with. So, grabs these two individuals and then rapidly begins descending down back into the canyon again. So, we pick up here as our party has now, most of them, just jumped into the canyon after the monster plummets through the air past the spires of the canyon, careening to the canyon floor thousands of feet below.
So I jumped in?
Yeah, so Matt, you specifically, since you weren't here last time, when this giant creature jumps up out of the ground, it started attacking people, and it grabbed a couple and like rolled them up into like part of its body, and then it jumped off the side of the canyon, and you were holding on to it, I believe.
He was holding on to the priest.
Yeah, you were holding on to Thomas, the priest of Heimdall. You were given an opportunity to decide, do I let go and not go with him, or do I hang on and go with him? And it was decided that Cephas would have held on. So you went with him. So you're flying through the air straight down this canyon, thousands and thousands of feet, holding on to this guy and the monster.
How big's the monster?
Huge. I mean, like between 20 and 30 feet long.
Okay.
It looks like this long insect kind of thing with basically like a monstrous giant centipede, right? With all these legs and then these massive spines down its back, and then these kind of almost like wings, but sort of things along its side.
What's Magikarp turn into?
Gyarados?
That's what it looks like.
Like an insect Gyarados.
Kind of an insect Gyarados, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
But differently colored.
Yeah. But also way bigger. Well, no, Gyarados is pretty big. Doesn't matter. Big and burrows through the ground. But when it like jumped down, then the others jumped after it. Some of them were able to fly. Holik and Lumen were both flying, so they dove down. And then I think right there at the end, Venora had cast Featherfall on some of the...
I cast Featherfall right when the first attack happened because civilians had fallen. Me and Cephas are the only ones that have jumped, and Holik and Lumen are diving because they could fly. Nobody else said that they had jumped.
Right, so that leaves Giblie and Titus. Okay, so Giblie and Titus still at the top. You see as Cephas holds on to this creature, is thrust off the side of the cliff, and then Holik and Lumen dive down, and Venora jumps down, right?
Yes.
So I guess in this moment, we're not technically an initiative, but I am going to start with you two. They're all diving, whoa, like down through the air, right? Crazy. What are you two doing? You guys are in different spots too. He's still over on those spires. Titus, you're on the edge of the canyon where everyone was watching. So in that moment, you see Venora jump off the side of the cliff. You see Cephas dive, get like pulled off, and the other two dive down. And you probably look up and see Giblie, you're still shielding that Leonin, right?
This was just right after I shielded Leonin because I fired with my heavy crossbow at the monster.
That's right.
And so this is just right after that. And so I'm still with Leonin right now.
Okay, so in that moment, Titus and Giblie watch your friends off the side of the chasm, look up at each other, I'll say. Mm-hmm. From across, though, this chasm, what are you guys doing? You've got split second. Like, you can stand there and stay there. If that's what you decide, then we'll figure it out.
I cannot find a plausible reason for this child to jump off the cliff. As much as I hate doing this, nothing was said.
Oh, yeah. It was
Everything
so
happened
split
so
second.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
I can't justify Titus
Come with us.
jumping off the... my friends are dead.
And some of them jumped themselves.
Does my life matter?
And Giblie is definitely worried about the monster, but he's also worried about like his opponent too, since we're also on the spires as well. Mm-hmm. Giblie, unfortunately, would not jump down, also because he has no way of, securing his safety.
Okay, makes sense. So you guys kind of look at each other as this happens, and you just hear the scratching as like the edges of his claws and stuff are still scratching down the sides of the spires, that giant creature. Probably hear Cephas like
For real, mate.
falling down this chasm. They're still screaming of some of the civilians. Down there you can hear the ones even that were featherfalled like are still screaming. They're falling thousands and thousands of feet slowly.
So far.
And the monster, it's grabbing onto the chasm wall and then the spire as well next to us.
Kind of. It is legitimately falling, but it just left, like it has all these little claw things, right? So it's got like 12 little arms with these claws on it. And they all went in except for like 3 of them along one, just so that like as it's falling, it kind of guides it. But it's really not.
Leaving a climbable path down?
No.
Like a slide.
Even if it did, yeah, this groove in the ground.
I tried. I was like, there's my chance.
And it's one of the spires that it's on, like if anything, not even on the side of the canyon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we can go to you. Lambert Battersby, standing there in the center of this crowd. You were just moments before harassed, grabbed by this guy you've seen multiple times before, thrown about, interrogated, and then this huge creature comes up. Something you've seen off in the chasms in the time that you spent here in Sunwell before, and you've heard. People talk about the chitinspine, right? It's one of the primary things that the scouts that go out into the chasms have to deal with. Mainly deal with in the sense that they stay entirely away from it and look for evidence of it so that they know how to avoid it. But this thing just comes crashing out. In those moments, this guy, this bearded dude, wings come out of his back. He flies off to start fighting this thing. And you watch as civilians are scattering, right? Screaming. And you just kind of stand there. And then you see he grabs 2 individuals. One of them, Sarah June. Another one, this old guy, this old priest guy. And then this giant creature falls down.
Jumping off the cliff. We're going for an attack.
Okay. Nothing to gather here? You're just...
I'm going off that ledge.
Okay. Titus, as you stand there, look up at Giblie across that little chasm, and he's standing on the spires, and you guys are like, and seconds are going by, and the screams or whatever yells, the sounds of this creature are falling and getting farther and farther away. You then see this older guy. Do you want to describe what he might look like?
5'8", older white human, sun-kissed skin. He has short, like buzzed, sheared on the sides with just like an inch of hair on the top that kind of spikes and puffs in random places. He's probably approaching, if not in his early 50s. And he's got some leathers on his body, not a lot of substantial armor, it looks like. But he's clearly, he knows how to run, he knows how to jump. He knows he's got his body under control. He's not feeble. And he just dives off of that cliff.
Yeah. Titus, as you're kind of standing there, this guy, this older guy that you, for a second, think maybe you might recognize, you might have seen before, probably not. You just see him dive off the side of the cliff.
These people are crazy.
All right, so you start to plummet. Do you have some trick up your sleeve?
I'm trying to make an attack.
Okay, so as it started plummeting before you, but you were as quick as possible, going to go right after it?
Yeah.
All right, make an initiative check for me.
10.
All right, you're working on it. You're getting there, but luckily you have thousands and thousands of feet to fall.
It's deeper canyon.
But you're starting to catch up. Not right away are you going to make an attack, but you're catching up, just like this little meteor going straight down. And as you look below you, now you see the 2 winged ones, the one that had originally grabbed you and caused you to spill your drink, and the other one, the giant Mothman, are just plummeting down with their wings at their sides. But then you would also see a couple of the others, like they all seem to travel together. They're all just flying downward. We'll get back to you in a second. Titus, Giblie.
After seeing this random old man jump off the chasm, Giblie just thinks to himself, well, now I have no excuse now.
Really?
So I look at Titus.
You guys look across and see each other. You're about like 30 or so feet, like there's 30 or so feet of plummet, between you, but...
And then while I look at Titus, I give him a big old smile. And I look at Leon that I beat. Is like, you could join me, but I'm going down to save those 2. And Giblie's also gonna jump.
Leonan's like, join you? Are you mad? Just as you and jump off into the chasm. All right, Titus, you watch as like seconds after that old man did it. That's fine.
I can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now my one friend I had, although dead.
That's fine. So Titus is staying there?
If it nat 20s, I'll jump.
Sure.
5.
Dang it, I was really hoping.
I can't.
That's fine. That's fine. No, it makes a lot of... This kid, right?
Just start running down the stairs.
Yeah. So Titus is like, looks over, looks around. There's the stone staircase that goes thousands and thousands of feet down. Ask Lumen about it. He knows how long it'll take.
At least I can collect their bodies. I don't.
At about this point, most of the crowd is dispersing. Like, people have started running back into the city.
Is there people that are in need of aid?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Some people got hit by some rubble.
I guess I would assist people.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be of no use down there. By the time I get down there, they're still dead. So I guess I'll just start helping people, and then I'll just cry softly because I just watched all my friends plummet to their death.
Poor Titus. Okay, so in that moment, you see the stairs, and then you look and you see this this guy, like a soldier. One of the town's guard. He's wearing like the darker colored leather armors. You see his bow strapped to his back and his sword on his side. And he's got like this big rock that when that thing came crashing up out of the ground, right? All these boulders and pieces of rock flew all over the place, and he's got one that's like pinning his leg down. So you walk over there to help him pick it up. There's a couple other people here and there too that got hit by pieces in the side of their head, and people are trying to bandage them up. There's some people that got trampled as just the crowd was rushing out. So you start helping those people. I'll say just for this first guy, go ahead and roll a strength check. See if you can help him get that boulder off of his leg.
19.
19? Yeah. I mean, after like a little bit, you guys are like, you're like, okay, push, and he's like, ah, and you get this big giant rock that's like pinning his knee to the ground off of his knee, and you push it over, and he's able to get up. He's in a lot of pain. He starts like limping away, and then you start helping someone else, who's kind of dazed and sitting on the ground because they got hit in the head with a rock, and okay, you start doing that.
Someone has to identify Clonus, so.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, it's the rest of the campaign is just a story about Titus. So he watches all his friends dive off this cliff. You go back to this temple, like, I'm here to identify my friend. And then you're like, yep, that's it. It's just me. I'm 18.
And that's the moral of the story. Don't lie about your age, or else you'll make
Or
friends
all
with
your
people
friends
that'll
will
die.
jump off a cliff.
Whoa.
The good news is that adage, like if your friends jumped with you, is not true of Titus.
Yeah, I think horrible life-altering trauma does age you, right?
That's a good point. You probably can, mentally 18 here pretty soon. Go ahead, Alexi.
How long is it going to take with Featherfall to reach the bottom?
Oh, I mean, with Featherfall, they fall 60 feet per turn, right?
So 10 feet per second.
If it's 4,000 feet, a 4,000 foot drop, for example, you would just divide that by 10, right? I'm going to go ahead then, and we will jump to initiative. And let's see, I think that according to the PHB, it's 500 feet per round when you're falling.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Question. Okay, so there's the people who fell before us, and I Featherfall.
Yeah, you guys have passed them.
We already passed. Okay, that's
Unless
bad.
there's something you wanted to do when you passed them?
No, that's fine. They are just going to fall very slowly for a minute and then fall very quickly the rest of the way.
That's right. I think it's 66 rounds.
It's 66 rounds if they're falling.
Oh my goodness, those
So-
poor people. You committed them to a way worse death. Because this way they're like, this is okay. It's still really scary, but it's okay. It's okay.
Are we getting faster? Are we falling faster?
There wouldn't be no progression. It's from nothing to then all of a sudden you're free falling.
But they're falling above me, so I could still catch them.
More than likely.
Yeah, if you're not killed by a monster at the bottom.
Well, because if I'm on the bottom, I can see them and Featherfall them.
More than likely.
So there's 3 of them, and then you fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was just thinking how many spell slots I need to save, because there's at least 2. There's less than 10 people falling.
So it's a 3,000 foot drop, which means from top to bottom, it's 6 turns at 500 feet per turn.
It says it zigzags. What multiplier would you say that is?
What multiplier?
With the stairs.
With the stairs. So would it be like, do you think twice as long?
Oh, like in total feet traveled?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. Times 5, maybe?
Okay, I'll be there in 5 hours.
Should have jumped.
If I could at all justify it, I totally would have.
I applaud you for your distinct, like, this is what your character would do, and I'll give you a D6 of inspiration. For watching your friends plummet and not being brave enough to do the same, you get some inspiration. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
No, that's a character.
Hey, it's the inspiration that we're gonna need when, the temple's gonna have to revive us.
And there's some story reasons that might come up, like when you see your friends not dead, hopefully. You'll be like, oh, I'm so inspired. So, you guys are falling, but you're still around behind as well. You and Giblie are more falling together. So you'll catch up we're going to go with this first round. Actually, this is the second round of falling, because the first round we've just kind of glanced past. You guys have been falling. and that was that first 500 feet. So you guys blew past those people that are featherfalled, and they're way up there, and you're probably like 400 feet below them now at this point. After that first round, now everyone, you're falling that second 500 feet. So you're at your 2 out of 6 rounds of falling. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Am I a part of this?
I could cut back to you and we could like see what you're doing, but if what he's literally doing is waiting and then gonna run down, you're gonna have to wait on this.
I'm just assisting up top and crying.
Levi?
6.
Matt?
16.
David?
13.
Benora.
13.
Who wants to, we'll have Lenora go first because she's at the
Lepunctious.
same level.
I don't know what his name is. Leonardo?
Lambert,
Lambert. Yeah, there it is.
9.
Mike?
12.
Okay. No Titus, no Clonus. And Cheese didn't jump either, just for the record.
He's just playing as we fall, like the Titanic song or whatever.
As Lambert ran past Titus, he said, "You'll never live this down."
You'll blame yourself forever. Okay, so Cephas, you're holding on to this guy that is wrapped up in the tail of this creature flying down through the air. Is there anything you're trying?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep holding on, but with one hand, and I'm gonna reach for my hatchet. And I want to. As it's moving, I obviously have observed a little bit to see maybe if there's some openings in his armor, his natural scale or whatever it is, and I'm gonna swing down and hit.
Okay, yeah, like they're like these big pieces of armor almost. Not even like individual scales. It's like these big chunks.
Maybe like in one of its crevices.
Yeah, in one of its crevices. I'm gonna have you make a check to see if you can hold on with one hand.
Okay.
If you're going to switch to one hand, because you are flying through the air, and I think that would be really difficult. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
14.
As you go to one hand, you're mainly holding onto this guy, like his clothing, and he's just like, he keeps looking up at you, just wide-eyed, this old man, big white beard. As you're flying down, you feel like you're starting to slip a little bit, so you can risk it. It's up to you if you would go to one hand and do what you're doing. You don't like go to do it and you're gonna that you know that you're gonna let go, but it doesn't feel necessarily great. It's up to you.
I wouldn't risk it.
You wouldn't risk it?
Nah, I'd hold on to the guy.
All right.
My objective is to keep him safe, and so.
Okay. Is there something else that you would want to do while holding on with two hands? Like you want to try and move your way up the creature? Do you want to?
I would want to secure my position better for the coming.
Okay.
Fall if I'm dangling like a flag.
I mean, it is falling and you're holding on to its tail.
That's what his tail is doing, just whipping back and forth?
No, not literally going back and forth like that. But you are holding on as you're flying straight down.
I want to wrap Thomas up. I want to make him safe. So I'm going to go big man on him and spoon him best I can.
He's like slightly coiled up into the tail of this thing. So you're going to try and like crawl down its tail a little bit and wrap around him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do that as your action. Still, go ahead and make an athletics check for me. Let's see how well that goes.
13.
13? Okay. This one wasn't as hard for you to do. So that's fine. You wrap around him as best you can. And just in case something happens, he's less likely to get hit. He is wrapped up by this spiky tail. He doesn't look like he's very comfortable, but we'll see how it goes. Venora.
Am I on level with the spiny chitin thing?
You jumped like right away, so yeah.
Can I get to him and like grab hold of Sarah?
I'll let you make an acrobatics check to try and move through the air as you're falling. We'll say if you're free falling, at the start of your turn, you'll make an acrobatics check for me, and that'll determine how much lateral movement you get each turn.
20.
20? Okay. I'm going to give you 15 feet of lateral movement.
Nice. Will that get me to him?
Yep.
Perfect. I just want to grab on to Sarah.
Okay, you see in two of its like claw appendage arm things, it's got her kind of wrapped up. Like basically like it's like if you were to fold your arms out like about to do the Macarena and then grab hold of something and, roll it in. It's doing that, but with more joints than I have. She's bleeding a little bit and unconscious.
I'm going to cast Polymorph on the chitin.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have to touch it to do that?
It's range.
It's range? Okay, great. Then yeah. So did you still want to get close enough to touch it then?
Yes, because I want Sarah.
Gotcha. So you grab a hold of her.
Yes. I'm just going to turn it into a cow.
A cow. Okay. What is does it have to make a save, right?
I think so. One second.
Is it a wisdom save?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
It
thank
is
you.
wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
What?
Wait, I don't know if I can do that on myself. Never mind. Never mind.
You can polymorph yourself?
No.
And I'm a cow now.
And now I'm a
It
kid.
reflects off of the chitinspine, and then poor Cephas. Now a cow is spooning this old man.
How now?
Grab onto my udders.
Cow. Okay. It fails the save, but will use a legendary resistance to succeed.
That's cheating.
You say thank you?
What am I going to grab onto?
Dude. A cow.
Is Silvery Barbs a reaction?
Silvery Barbs is a reaction.
Can I use that as a reaction since I'm...
So the way legendary resistance works is they fail a save and they choose to succeed it. So legendary creatures get 3 of those per day, and they can just choose to succeed.
Is this our first legendary creature of the campaign?
It is your first legendary
That's
creature
my
of the
first
campaign.
4th level spell.
Ooh, I'm
And
so
only.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's rough.
Well, okay.
I'm very sorry.
Well, that's fine.
He doesn't feel like being a cow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He would have been a cute cow.
He probably would have been a cool cow.
I was going to make him one of those Highland cows. It would have been cute. Okay, that's, I think, everything I can do.
Is that your turn? I'm sorry, Venora.
No, it's fine.
Giblie, are you trying to rocket straight down as fast as you can?
Yes.
Okay, make an acrobatics check for me.
All right.
Make that acrobatics check, and then I'm going to have you make an athletics check as well.
All right, that's a 12 for that one.
So just remember that. What is your strength score?
18.
18. Okay, so you would have automatically been able to jump 3 squares, like when you jumped out, like you're running long jump. So you're basically on the same level as Lumen, but you're just 500 feet above him, gaining speed quickly. So now with that acrobatics check, you can move 5 feet, like laterally, in any direction. At the end of this turn, we'll say that you catch up to them.
I catch up to...
Like Lumen. We'll say you're just on the same level as everybody else. Doesn't make much sense realistically, but we'll allow it.
All right, so when I get closer and I'm about to ride capture to them, I'm going to prepare my silver sword, and I'm pretty much going to try to attempt to hero stab it.
Okay? Try and stab straight into it. So you're trying to get as close to it as you can before catching up to it.
Correct.
The next turn, at the beginning of your turn, you'll get another chance to see how much movement you can get, and hopefully you can get close enough to it to stab down onto it. I'll let you use your action to roll another acrobatics check and see if you can get some more lateral movement if you want.
Sure, why not?
Go for it. That way you're not just doing nothing.
That is a 14.
Okay, you can get another 5 feet. All right. Ending Giblie's turn. It is now the creature's turn. With some people latched onto it as it's flying down through the air. I'll say as it started going down, to give itself some more control over its descent, it has dug its claws a little bit more into the stone, which does sort of slow it down a slight amount. So it's not quite going at a full 500 feet every 6 seconds. So that's one of the reasons why you guys are catching up to it so easily as well. It will make an attack against Venora. So you see as it goes, and you hear this disgusting, viscous liquid deep in its throat start to gather together, and it spews this massive glob of spit in your direction.
Ew. Rude.
14 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Okay, great. So you watch as this massive ball of dark green spit comes shooting out and spraying all in your direction, and you do your best to dodge out of the way. You kind of throw up some of your clothes and stuff in front of your face, and it just sprays around you, but does not take any purchase and do any damage. But it smells terrible. There's just this pungent, poisonous odor in the air for a second. I mean, then hold away. But for a second, it's just oh. And if you had been not flying through the air, it would have really made you sick. Trying to spit straight ahead of you while you're flying downward probably doesn't work very well. That creature may not have realized. Lumen, you don't need to make an acrobatics check because you can fly. So you're just diving straight down, and then I'll allow you to use your movement laterally, normally.
Okay. How far am I from...
How far are you from the creature? Is that what you're going to ask?
Yeah, creature and or...
You're 20 feet from the creature. Because you're on the same level as it. You guys all went down at the same time.
Okay. I'm going to do Sanctuary on... There's only 2 people, right, being held captive.
Yes.
One's being held by Cephas.
Mm-hmm. And Cephas is holding on to him. It's really wrapped up in the creature's tail.
And the other one's not yet held, or is...
No, the other one is being held in the creature's arms, and she's unconscious.
Okay, and Venora's not.
And I'm holding on to her.
Venora is holding on to her. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. I will I guess I'll do the girl for Sanctuary.
Okay. You cast Sanctuary on Sarah June.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So if anything, an attack against her, wisdom save has to be made first. Sounds good.
And then I guess I just continue to.
Plummet. Do you want to try and fly closer, like horizontally towards it, or just?
How long are its legs?
It seems like it was able to reach out about 10 feet or whatever with its bite and tail attacks. So you're just outside that range right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll kind of remain, and I guess that's all I can do.
So, Lambert, you technically dove before Giblie did, and you were closing in on it as well, just a little bit ahead of Giblie, because you guys went, we'll say, about at the same turn-ish. So you're closing in on it. You also will, the next turn, just like Giblie will, get to it. But what are you doing in the meantime?
I will,
Actually, you can make an acrobatics check for me.
19.
Wow, I will give you 15 feet.
That's exactly what I needed.
Next turn, you'll be just above it. Basically, you could do what Giblie was saying he wanted to do.
Like a low growl into like sort of a animalistic bark. I will just yell, Sarah! And pull out 2 daggers and go into a rage.
Okay. As you're raging, just foaming at the mouth, angry, preparing to just, with these 2 daggers, spear into it, we'll go on to Hulik. You're flying down beside it, as is Vith.
Can Vith and I try to pry the woman out of his front arms?
Sure, you can try. So do you want Vith to give you a help action to do it? All right. How are you going about doing that? Describe it to me. So it's got these big chitinous, like claw-like arms.
How thick are the arms?
They would be comparable to like a gorilla's arms.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pry one with my whole body, and Vith is gonna try and pry the other with his, and like trying to release the girl.
So you plant your feet against the creature as it's flailing around, and it's spitting into Venora's face. And you take this opportunity to plant your feet on its side. Vith does the same. Vith chomps down on one of the arms and like starts pulling back with his head. You grab hold of the arms and start pulling back. Go ahead and make a strength check.
15.
15. It is not budging, unfortunately. Not with a 15. It's got these like big.
Yeah.
It's a huge creature.
Yeah.
And it's wrapped its arms around her. And it's squeezing her real tight, too. Like, she's probably hurting and she may be dying from it. But a 15, unfortunately, is not gonna open up a giant monster's arms. Anything else?
Is that an action, or is that like a anti-grapple?
Anti-grapple.
An anti-grapple?
Wouldn't it be like a grapple
Yeah, because you can replace an attack with a grapple.
Sure, I'll let that replace one of yours and Vith's attacks.
So would I be able to then try it again?
Sure, you can try again without advantage.
19.
19? Nope. You are yanking on that thing's arm, and it starts to slide and budge a little bit, but now, its claw that was kind of dug into its own body is starting to like pull back a little bit, but you're not pulling it enough to get her out.
Venora, I'm not strong enough.
I could have told you that. Cephas.
Okay, I have him pretty well held.
Yep, this is the start of the 3rd round of 6 before you guys hit the ground.
Do I see Giblie at all?
You, looking up, see Giblie just dive bombing for you guys. And Giblie looks like he'll be tackling into this creature within the next few seconds.
Okay. I'm going to, now that I'm in a better position, I want to try the hatchet again.
Sure. So I'll let you make just...
Athletics again?
Like they're making acrobatics to see what their lateral movement is. This athletics will determine how well you're holding on while one-handed.
25.
Okay, yeah, you firmly grip, like you wedge your arm in between where it's wrapping up into Thomas, and you hold on to its carapace now. No longer holding on to the flimsy old man. You're holding on to the creature itself. And then rear up with your hand axe, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only one-handed thing I have.
And you're taking an attack?
Yeah, it's 26.
To hit?
26 to hit.
Wow, yeah. While even flying through the air, you managed to just cut down where 2 of these pieces of armor would normally, like tectonic plates, go over one another to protect it. Because it's all wrapped up, it's kind of stretching out this portion of it, and it leaves this little bit of flesh exposed, and you smash down into it with that. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 slashing.
With that, you see, you do kind of cut into it a little bit, but in that moment where you see some of its flesh is cut and pierced, there's this gas that begins to and like spit out into your direction, right into your face. As a result, you take 7 poison damage. Actually, I'm going to say because you're flying through the air and the nature of this poison like sprays out, I'm going to cut the damage in half while you're flying through the air on that thing. Because a creature within 5 feet to the person being attacked or that's attacking and everything, you take that damage. So does Thomas. I'm going to say you just take 3 poison damage.
We both get hit?
You and yeah, Thomas also like.
Well, I cut his in half then with my aura. He's within 10 feet of me, and I can choose if we take damage from the same source.
I'll let him take 1.
Look at you, Thomas. It's good to be near. Yeah, that makes me want to hit him again for sure.
Sure, okay.
Same, 26.
Incredible. You hit. Do some damage.
5.
Okay. So you're just hacking into this thing. It doesn't seem as though it's doing as much damage as you would like. Like you noticed earlier, maybe a hammer would be more effective here. But you are kind of piercing into it with this. And then again, another 3 poison damage. It's just shooting out this poisonous gas. Basically like this spraying blood and gas coming out of this creature when you cut into it. So Thomas takes 3 that time, unless you...
Same.
Oh, the aura, right? Just halves the damage? Yeah, so he just takes 1. He's... as he's flying downward.
I stick my face over it, so I take most of it,
Okay,
you know?
sounds good. You like the air in front of his mouth, you breathe it in.
Yeah.
Sounds good, yeah.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Warding Bond on Giblie as I see him flying in.
What's the range on that?
120.
Oh, yeah. By the end of your turn, he's nearing that distance. You're able to cast Warding Bond.
Okay.
Great. All right, Venora.
I am going to cast Emboldening Bond, and the constellations shoot out, and they go into Holik and Cephas and the dude who just came.
Lambert.
So a brief moment, the sky around you guys darkens, and 3 bright stars appear, and then fly into the chests of those individuals, and then the sky lightens up again.
And we get a D4.
D4.
Any D20 roll.
Yep.
Okay, that it?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not trying to move at all?
Actually, because they're trying to get her out, and I don't have anything that can help with that, so I'm just going to kind of get out of the way, like arms reach still, but enough where...
Sure, you just back up slightly.
Yeah.
Okay, end of Venora's turn.
Yes.
Giblie, make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics. 5.
5? Buddy. I'm not going to give you any lateral movement on a 5. So you're going to go right past it.
Oh.
I mean, you could try and slow down, but...
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try to slow myself down, to like spread my arms out too.
So you're about on its same level now. I mean, you could use your action if you want to try and get over it before you crash into it, but you won't necessarily get an attack on it this turn because you won't have your action.
I'll take that.
Yeah? Okay, make another acrobatics check.
6.
6? Okay. I'm going to give you between the two of those. You manage to just like peter over to it. Yeah, you're swimming. You're not like above it, going to come down on top of it. Just at about eye level, you're going to crash into the side of it.
Okay. I'm going to go get an action surge.
You may, of course, action surge.
All right. I'm going to action.
We got it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to surge.
And just out of frustration and kind of spite, I will then attack it with not as much momentum as I wish. That's a 14.
14 to hit? Does not hit. So you're trying to hold on to it. It's flailing around. You're still falling, and you crash into it with your sword.
I'm gonna try again. Come on. Ah, miss.
I'm sorry. It was an epic moment, and then right at the end, kind of ting ting. Nothing.
Before it's turning, I'm just gonna just kind of hit my head against its side, just out of shame. Just out of shame.
It hurts. It hurts. That thing's spiky.
Yeah. Right.
You die.
Poison. With that, as you're there kind of against the side of its head, it turns, looks right at you, and you're floating in the air right beside it, and it's gonna go ahead and try and bite you.
Okay.
It misses. So you just kind of, and it's just flailing around in the air. Lumen falling beside it. Don't let me forget, Jarrett, after this round, we're gonna go to Titus, see what he's doing.
Can you do fairy fire or try to target its head or its tail, like where somebody...
You're about on the same level as it, so you could try and spray it above your allies.
If he puts it in one corner where nobody people are.
Every object in a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, you could probably get the top left portion of that creature, so you just hit that creature, if that's what you want.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to try a dex save. 17. What's your save DC?
15.
I'm sorry.
Close. No fairy fire.
Evades the colorful spray of...
Oh, can I use silvery barbs?
You can. I reroll. It got better.
Goody.
That's not allowed.
That's not how this is supposed to work. And then I can choose. Then you choose a different creature you can see within range, and they get advantage on their next roll. So yes, you have advantage.
Advantage given to Lambert.
I see he's coming in next. I'm like, all right.
But this was all Lumen's turn. Lumen, anything else?
Yeah, I will just keep my position. Still without his range, right?
Yep, you're good. Lambert.
He's huge.
The creature's huge.
He cannot be grappled by me.
He cannot be grappled by you.
This is fine.
I want you to make an acrobatics. Oh, no, you don't need to. You're right up on it.
Well, can I still?
Yeah. Yeah, to determine your movement.
10.
10, you have 5 feet of movement.
Is it flanking with Cephas if I move?
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy! Then I will not, and I will attack it before I move.
Do you have any equipment with you, just other than the daggers?
I don't think I'm wearing my armor.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a bummer.
Sure is. I have advantage. Nice. 18.
18? Yeah, that hits.
Dagger. It's right into it.
You are about like chest level with it. Yeah, like right where the girl is. And so you stab into its chest right near her.
And I'm raging.
Okay. Deal your damage.
8 damage.
That's pretty good for a dagger. That's piercing or slashing?
Pierce. I'm trying to pierce him and hold on to the dagger.
When you do that, though, there's like this small cloud of poison. So you, Venora, and the girl all take, but I'm having it because you guys are flying through the air, all take, I guess Ann Holik and Vith would all take 3 poison damage.
Can I try and swing and make that 5-foot movement?
Yep.
To flank with Cephas and stab it again? 14.
14?
Yeah.
To hit?
Yeah.
Unfortunately doesn't. So as you're swinging, you're like, against its natural armor.
Nail on chart.
It's pretty awkward and unfortunate.
How much damage do we take?
3. 3 poison.
Sarah, wake up. And I will use Rally and give her some temporary hit points.
Oh. Interesting point of order here, Jude.
Yeah.
The way that temporary hit points work, they do not make you conscious, but there's no rule preventing you from getting them. So now she just has some temp HP to go through before, she would be considered to be taking another death save from damage.
She has 5.
Okay. So she's at 0 HP, but 5 temporary HP.
So is she not dying anymore? She's just unconscious?
No, she still is.
Okay.
It's just basically like a shield of damage she can take before. Because you know when you're at 0 and I deal damage to you, you automatically take a death fail?
Yeah.
Now she has like a 5 hit point buffer.
Okay.
Essentially. Go ahead. What?
Action surge and keep trying to stab that left-handed dagger in. Oh, 21.
Definitely hits.
That's great. I'm raging.
21.
Ooh, 7 damage.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's that 3 damage. So that temporary hit points you gave her helped out.
I'm going to hit him again.
So the same, you, Venora, Holik, and Vith each take 3 poison damage.
It's so dumb.
I know.
19.
Hits. You're right. You guys all take 3 poison damage again.
Gosh dang it.
She is out of temporary HP.
7 damage. That's me.
Okay. Ending Lambert's turn. Holik.
I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time. Trying to pry.
Retry to pry.
With bonus from
The stars.
the stars.
Are you doing this with advantage from
Vith.
Vith? Okay. Okay, so Vith holding onto one of the arms, trying to pull it to free this girl as Holik again plants his feet against the creature and
26.
okay. Oh. With that, the two of you you see this moment where that like constellation hits him in the chest and he just pushes against it harder and wrenches its arm back, and just at that moment she starts to like float out of its arms. But Venora holding on to her, she's fine. Like, you're all falling anyway. Mm-hmm. But with that, I mean, Holik, the most impressive display of strength you've ever done. You just, and this creature just, and its arms wrenched open. It is angry. You see as it looks down at you now, there's like massive spines all down its throat, all this disgusting like poison and crud in its mouth, like just shooting out in every direction. It's very upset with you for that one. Is that your turn?
Venora has her.
Venora's holding her, yeah. So with that too, I would say, Venora, you start like pulling her into your arms.
Get her away from here.
I'm trying.
And that's my turn.
Okay, ending Holik's turn. Titus, you're up there. You've helped all the people that are there. People are kind of ushering their way back into the town now. Would you run for the stairs?
I first run to a guard.
Okay, you run over to a guard.
Do you have a way to get down quickly?
Yes. And you see as he turns in this loud whistle, you watch as flying up from over the city wall, this hippogriff, this creature that's like a horse with wings and like the head of an eagle. It comes flying over. He goes, "We've only have a few of these, but you can use it."
Thank you so much.
You see like these saddlebags on its back. He's like, "This is one of the ones like for kind of our air cavalry." So you'll even see it has a lance on its side.
Does it also come with a sandwich too?
Thank you.
My lunch is in its other saddlebag.
I
Do
just
you know how to ride?
continue crying. No.
It'll only slow you down if I go with you. And you watch as he like grabs its head and it kind of closes his eyes and it turns towards him. They're communicating in some way. Okay, you should be fine. Hop on, quick.
I do it.
Okay, he puts his hands down. He like lifts you up there. Okay, come here. And you watch as he like ties your hands to the sides of it, ties your feet into like the little saddle straps for your feet. All right, slaps the back and the thing just jumps off the side. And you're like,
Yes.
okay, with that, now Titus is plummeting downward on this hippogriff. Top of the round, round 4 of 6 before you hit the ground. Cephas? Oh, Titus, I want you to roll initiative.
14.
Okay, go ahead, Cephas.
Is Giblie holding on? Is he holding on to the side of this?
I don't believe Giblie is holding onto it, right? You had attacked it, but you weren't holding onto its head, were you?
Well, when I went to attack, I was like still one-handing, like holding onto it.
So he's like holding onto its head. So more like he landed on the back of its head. You see those like massive, weird, spiny like antenna thing. He's holding onto one of those, slashing into it, or trying to. But he is 15 to 20 feet away from you because he's at the head, you're at the tail.
Well then, seeing that gas come out and hit Thomas in the face, I'm going to hit above him so that it should spray and go up into the air. It shouldn't go downward.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Can I hit above myself too?
If you want to not be like spooning Thomas anymore and want to like try and pull yourself up the tail, then you can definitely do that. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
25.
Okay. Just remember that you are now like 5 to 10 feet, probably a good 5 feet up the tail, more towards the center of its body.
I'm like sitting on Thomas's head.
Yeah, I mean, essentially he's right behind you, yeah. And you're like on its tail. I mean, it's very spiny. You don't want to sit on this.
He's still going to take 3 gas damage then.
Thomas?
Yeah. Nah.
Good point.
Look, it's a joke. It's great. Here we go. I'm going to swing. Okay. Here's the real question. Okay. Can I just, with the strength of my thunderous thighs, kind of squeeze this guy so I can take my greatsword and two-handed?
Remember I said it's really... So if you look at the miniature, see all those spines? You want to risk that?
What do you mean?
Well...
What's at stake here?
What are you implying?
It could hurt. That you might stab into your buttocks, into the inside of your thighs while you squeeze real tight, but you can do it. It might happen.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
That's true. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm plate.
Yeah, but usually the inside of your thighs aren't super plated.
Sure, but I can't actually sit on top of some of those spikes, kind of.
I guess there's probably enough room between some of them for you to try. It's going to be tight because you're pretty big, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Sure.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Make an athletics check again to just squeeze onto it.
28.
Okay, so you clench down. I'm going to say you take...
I got the cheeks in my spikes.
Yeah, wait. Got the cheeks up my spikes.
No, cheeks in my spikes.
I'm going to say you take
I got a lot of adrenaline going.
You don't take any damage. It was such a good roll. I'm not gonna reward you then with damage. You are perfectly wedged between two of the spikes that are kind of farther apart from one another, and you are just squeezing around this thing. And then you feel pretty confident about it, like riding a dragon in this moment. You pull out your greatsword.
Yeah, I'm just
go for it.
Boom, above my head. Here we go. That is 24.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, that is a solid 9.
Okay, there is this, but you're fine. Make sure to hit it above you.
That is 19.
Hits.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a smite here.
Do it.
Ooh.
Consider it smoke.
Okay. Okay, so that's really not good at all. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 21.
How much of that is the radiant damage?
4.
Only 4 of it is the radiant?
Yeah.
The rest is the slashing? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you slash into it. Again, the slashing is just not as effective as you would hope, but you are dealing some more significant damage this time with this greatsword. And this big blast of energy that lines the edge of your sword just shoots into the creature, and you watch it kind of react to that. You know, that part of its body just flinch and try and pull away from you, but it can't. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, and then I'm going to do Shield of Faith on Giblie.
Okay, Giblie, you get a +2 to your AC.
Total +3.
What's a +3?
Well, I have Warding Bond on him as well.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, ending Cephas' turn. Titus and then Venora. Titus, you're just, Venora.
You've got the girl.
Yes, I've got the girl, and I am. How do I?
Do you want lateral movement? Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check. I'm gonna say with disadvantage since you're holding on to this other person.
Acrobatics 13.
Okay. You get 5 feet away. I'm assuming you wanted to pull away from it.
Yes.
Okay.
How close are we to the ground?
1,000 feet after this turn. You have 2 turns after this. Basically, at the end of Holik's turn, in 2 turns from now, boom, dead.
Have the other people started screaming yet, or has it hasn't been a minute yet?
You're thousands of feet below those people at this point, but they have an entire minute. So by the time you hit the ground, they have like 40 something seconds left, and then they'll start falling, and then in 24 seconds they'll hit the ground.
Perfect.
So you have about a minute from the time you hit the ground till they're dead.
Good. till they're dead. Sorry. I'm going to.
Titus, just
Oh, you flew past them already. They're just like, but they're just slowly floating. You're,
I'm freaking out because I just flew past people not falling.
yeah. To you, they looked entirely stationary. Okay, Venora, anything from you?
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Sarah.
Which means she no longer makes death saves, right?
Yes. I don't know if she was at all, but
She was
okay, good.
at one point.
Did it feel like that took?
Did it feel like it took? You're unsure.
Am I holding a corpse? I don't have any healing that is going to be helping. I am going to. Okay, that was my action, Spare the Dying, and then bonus action, I'm going to yell at Gibby.
Giblie, there's an L. Giblie. Giblie.
And the motes of light spin around him, going down. I'm like, get him out of here! And you are bardically inspired.
You yelled at Giblie to get him out of here?
Yes, I was pointed at the priest.
Okay, so you get a bardic inspiration. Cool. All right, ending Venora's turn. Giblie, it's your turn.
All right.
You're holding on to the top of this thing.
All right. So seeing that I'm near like the back of its head, so trying to strike the skin wasn't very effective. Do I see like any of like its antennas?
You're holding on to one of them.
I'm holding on to one of them.
One of those big antennas, yep.
Then I'm going to look at the other antenna and I'm going to try to strike at it, hoping that it's not as plated or as. So maybe, hopefully, striking it might be easier.
Make an attack roll. And this is with your silvered sword, you said?
Yes, I'm striking with the silver sword. So then that is a 21.
That hits.
And I'm going to make this a goading strike.
Okay. Does it have a save for that or something?
Yes, it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So that is 20 piercing.
That seems to really hurt. You watch as you carve down its antenna and then stick down into its head. It just starts freaking out in pain.
And then I'm going to strike again, same spot.
Okay.
And that is a 21. And I'm going to, again, try to make it a goading strike.
Okay.
To try to get its attention.
17. I'm sorry, dude. It has no wisdom modifier. It's just rolled well on those two.
I can't use like the bardic inspiration to like I don't think so. So that is a 15.
You're strong, yeah.
Pretty good. It's freaking out in pain. You watch as it's just like, with that though, 2 poisonous gas clouds shoot at you, so you take total 6 poison damage after those 2 hits.
They're having down to 3 because I have resistance to poison.
All right.
And then when it hits me with the gas, Giblie just giggles a little bit. It's like, is that fear I smell?
Okay. It's laughing gas inside this creature. That's what it is. All right. You hear this disgusting gurgling deep within its throat, and it will again try and spit at Venora. Okay. 18. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just succeed.
15.
15? Just short. You take 22 poison damage as this glob of disgusting poison just past your face. And then you are poisoned for a round. So until the start or until the end of its next turn, you're poisoned and you're blinded.
Oh,
You
no!
you open your eyes and pitch black in every direction, like kind of hazy green and red.
Jerry,
I didn't even think about that until you said, "Oh no!" Then I was like, "Oh man!" I just blinded the one that needs to feather fall all of you, huh?
Does it say I have to be able to
Dude,
see them?
this literally could end the campaign. All of you are falling. All your eggs in one Venora here. One basket.
Hey,
Yeah, sure. The next group,
You make the
Titus
next
will be
group.
assembling another Avengers.
Dude, I'm gonna get to the bottom and it's just gonna be.
Don't worry. Fall damage just works like this. 1d6 for every 10 feet. So it's just 300 d6s of damage.
It maxes out, no?
Does it? Yeah, yeah, to some extent, right? Terminal velocity.
It's only a maximum of 20 d6.
Oh yeah, the maximum is 20 d6. Yeah.
oh shoot, we could live through that.
Perhaps. The average is 3.5 damage per d6, right? So you're looking at 20 times 3, 60, another half. So you're looking at like 70 damage.
And I'm raging.
And you're raging. Yeah, this giant ball of poison that last time it didn't give it enough gumption. It flew off with the wind. This time it spits low and then it hits Venora in the face. And you watch as Venora looking around. Her eyes are burning. It's almost impossible for her to open her eyes. But when you do, Venora, there's just these like reds and browns in every direction. It's terrible. So you're poisoned until the end of its next turn. Poisoned means you have disadvantage on all ability checks. I believe just ability checks.
And attack.
Just attack rolls and ability checks. You have disadvantage on, and that I'll just tell you, that's until the end of its next turn. That's for one round. The blinded, I'm not going to tell you how long that is because that's more exciting.
Because it's more exciting. Thanks.
Okay, Lumen.
I'll do Toll the Dead.
Okay, so it makes a wisdom save, correct?
Yes, wisdom save.
13. Fail. So since it's already taken damage, you do 2d12 of necrotic damage. I think the d12 is the coolest die.
3 and an 8.
So 11 necrotic damage, right? That's pretty good. It's hurting. So there's this loud bell, and in that moment, it's like racking its body. You watch as like where it's been hit, those parts of its body start to kind of shrivel up a little bit. It didn't feel good. Ending your turn?
Yes.
Lambert. You've got one dagger stuck into it that you're swinging from.
Paladin, can you do that again?
Oh, yes, I can.
Then do.
And I drive the dagger back into it. I'm going to make an attack and use Commander's Strike. So you immediately use your reaction and you can make a weapon attack against it.
That is cool.
Okay, so first we'll start with Lambert's attack.
25.
Wow.
And I'm raging. Max damage, 10.
Wow.
From a dagger. And you can use your reaction to make a weapon attack. I took 3 poison from that dagger attack.
Yes.
Okay, that's 19.
19 hits.
Nice.
We're gonna smite, and it's gonna work so well this time.
It was a pretty good smite last time.
No, well, not for the smite part.
That's true. 4.
Give me the purple one this time. Okay, ooh, double sixes, so that's 17 slashing and 8 radiant.
Pretty good. You see it's just flailing around in each direction, kind of like trying to get you guys off of it while flying through the air. Ending Lambert's turn.
Yes.
Horlock.
I'm gonna fly towards where Cephas is like straddling and cutting, and I'm gonna try and finish like cutting through that section of it to try and cut the tail off, like already where he's already starting to cut into it.
He's cutting into, I mean, it's a big section of, like, meaty piece of tail. He has, it's not like it's flapping off.
No,
now,
I know.
But you're also you're making a point to attack the same spot. Sounds good. Where it's got a weak point, too. Go for it.
Do I gain flanking if I go underneath?
Underneath it.
Yeah, with Cephas.
You won't be attacking that same spot then.
Well, like,
You mean the counter to it?
yeah.
What a funny version of flank. Sure, for that first attack, you can have flank. This is with your sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
19.
9 slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go to the side and attack it again. Not being directly underneath it. Not as good. 15.
That misses.
Okay, and then Vith is gonna go to the side. 18.
Hits.
9 piercing and 4 ice.
With that, you guys see Holik flies down below it now, and with one like massive swing, swings up and carves into the bottom of its tail. It flails around. He tries to carve again and just barely scrapes along its armor, and Vith flies around to the side and chomps into that same place where Cephas has been slashing into it. And now it's flailing its tail around while Vith is like holding on for a second, then lets go and flies near it. It's hurting. Ending Holik's turn.
Oh, how much damage do I take?
You and Vith and Cephas each take.
You said because I was hitting above me.
Oh, yeah, so Cephas takes none. That's fine. But Holik, you'll take, because you're right there with it where you're hitting it, and Vith as well. Holik, you take the 3, and then Vith would take 3.
Okay.
Okay. Ending its turn, or his turn, excuse me. At this top of the round, we're now in the 5th round. This is the last round where it doesn't end with you guys hitting the ground. The next round is the one where it will end with you guys hitting the ground. Go for it, Matt. Titus, I mean, your turn is really going to look like you still flying towards him. So, Venora, be ready. You're next.
Okay. I'm just going to strike him. That's all I'm going to do.
What is that?
So 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you're the special circumstances of this, you're flying through the air. Go ahead and make just a strength check, not athletics, a strength check for me.
20.
20? Okay, you're fine.
All right. We go again. So that is 22.
22 to hit, yeah.
What's this?
Add some ice.
Ooh, some ice?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're swinging down with your greatsword, and right then, Vith just spits ice onto the edge of it, adding this like icy serrated blade.
This is with my smite as well.
Oh wow, big damage.
All right. We have 14 slashing, 4 radiant, and that's 4 ice.
Wow, okay, with that, one huge swing, and you crash into this thing. Now carving deeper and deeper, especially with that ice there, as you like yank your sword back out, you've cut through most of this tail, beyond half of the way through. It is starting to kind of like segment and separate out. One good swing and you might lop its tail off.
Its tail's coming off.
It shrieks in pain.
We could do it.
But it's really hurting, and with that, like you're seeing the tail now like actually start to do this a little bit, like flop around, and you're on the side of it that will disconnect from it, clutching to it, and so is Thomas. He's at the end of the tail, right? But in the tail starting to like in the wind.
Does he have the strength now to hold on to Thomas?
Does the creature?
Yeah.
It seems as though it's weaker. Thomas is kind of like. All right, ending Cephas' turn.
Yeah.
Venora, then Giblie.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. First question.
Yes.
If I cast Featherfall right now, how long is it going to take for us to hit the ground? 60 feet per...
As of right now, you are still about 1,000 feet up in the air.
So it's too hard.
So it's too long, yeah. You could do it at the top of the next round,
Okay.
for sure. But you have to be able to see people, I believe.
No, it just says I choose.
It doesn't say that
It doesn't
you have...
say see.
What?
It just says choose.
That makes no sense.
I know.
Stars. She's a star.
I see them. I can see them in my mind through the stars.
Yeah. You tell me
It says choose up to 5 creatures within range.
Bingo.
Things when she's blind.
What? Oh.
But that's D&D Beyond. They change the rules all
Nobody
the
cares
time.
about anyone. Where's the manual?
No, it's just a misprint in the original printing. And as of the most recent version of the PHB, it does say you have to see them because it doesn't make sense.
Guys, let's live in
I'm
the
sorry.
past.
That's why, like, it is a rules as intended and not written kind of thing, and because it just doesn't make sense that you could just be like,
Can you lesser restoration?
I can. I just don't know if I have enough rounds to do that and cast Featherfall twice.
You do. You can it's reaction. So it's 1 reaction the first time and then 1 reaction the second time.
Do I have enough time for that?
so what Levi's saying, you have the bare minimum amount of necessary time to do that,
So if I have enough spell slots.
assuming you have enough spell slots.
That's the other issue, yeah.
Okay, I am going to
Wouldn't it have been crazy if you guys...
Just died here.
Yeah.
Only the flyers survived.
Welcome back, Jude.
I'm the only one that survived.
I mean, he'll probably try and spit in her face again. We'll see what happens.
Why would he target her? Is he smart enough to know that we're all waiting for her?
Dude, this guy has an MBA.
He has an MBA.
Not attacking him. I cast Less Restoration on myself.
Okay. In order to remove
Blindness.
poison? Oh, blindness. Okay.
Jerry, you're trying. You're fishing for it.
I like that.
Okay, so with that, you release this magic from your body and it just cleanses your eyes. In that moment, this like thick green mucus that's in your eyes is still there and you're trying to blink it away, but the magical, or excuse me, the poisonous element of it that is seeping into your eyes, magic just clears it away and it just kind of disintegrates off of your eyes and you can see again.
Everybody's within 60 feet of me, yes.
As of right now, yes. Except for Titus.
Except for Titus.
Poor Titus.
Oh, there is not enough time for your feather falls. She had asked if she did it this turn, they wouldn't reach the bottom because you're 1,000 feet. So it has to, at the earliest, be done next turn.
No, but why does she have to cast it twice though?
I just
Yeah.
can only do 5 people. And there are more than 5
So it
people.
does matter.
Does matter.
So if you do it on 5 people right now, they'll fall for a while and then fall and die again.
It has to be right at the last second. But if I'm holding on to Sarah and I cast Fairy Fall on myself, I'm not very strong.
Lumen, grab Thomas.
Yeah. Okay. How many people are falling?
How many people are falling? Holik is flying, right? Because a minute, you'll still be flying.
I've got a minute. Yeah.
You have enough. Obviously, Lumen is flying. So it's Cephas, Giblie, Thomas, the new guy, Lambert, you, and Sarah. That's 6.
If Thomas isn't in the snake.
Yeah, we've just got to cut the tail off. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 6. It's you and 5 or 5 total? What does the spell say?
5 total.
I think it's 5 total. So I am going to...
That's a bummer.
If I had Lumen helping me hold Sarah, and I'm feather falling and he's flying, we could probably hold her.
Yeah, we'll see.
I am... Oh, and Vith. Okay. Vith is going to help me. Or he's going to try to... I'm going to make him...
Gonna make
persuade
him.
him.
Oh, you are.
I am. And then I just yell, Lumen, Vith, please help me hold Sarah. We're going to stop soon.
So Lumen, you hear that? Holik, Vith hears that. And Venora is right now falling with Sarah in her arms. Okay?
I know that Vith can't understand me.
But you did de-blind yourself, right?
Yes, I am not blind.
Good. Giblie. And then it's the creature. Go
And I can use a reaction on it my turn.
or off.
Okay.
It's just as long as the qualifier for the reaction is met, whether that happens on your turn or not, unless the reaction said it needed to be off your turn, but yeah. That's why you can take opportunity attacks even on your turn.
So after the first 2 strikes on the antenna, does it look like, how does it look like right now?
The antenna, you like carved down kind of through the center of it and it's like split into 2. So now it almost looks like it has 3 antenna.
I'm going to continue to strike there. Okay. All right, then. That was a 24.
24 hits.
Yes, and I'm going to make that another goading strike.
Okay.
Get it.
Nat 20. Sorry.
Whatever.
That's where I'm wasting my good rolls.
Yes. I mean, it works. That is a 19 piercing.
Okay, pretty good.
Then I'm going to attack again.
No way.
I'm going to Bardically Inspire that one.
Okay. So that bardic inspiration's been used.
So 5, 8, and then 7. That should that'll definitely
20 total? Yep.
yeah.
That hits.
And goading strike.
Oh my goodness, how many of those do you have?
5 total.
All right, you've only got 1 left now.
Wait, didn't you?
What was that?
Did you use any during the duel is what I think Levi was going to say.
No, I actually did not.
Okay.
He doesn't often use his stuff. Hey, 2. He failed.
Ooh. Finally.
What happens?
So until the end of my next turn, all attacks to everyone else except for me have disadvantage.
That's great. That's great.
Try and do that. So that
Yeah, so she doesn't get blinded again.
Thank
Let's
you.
see.
All right.
I need to last one more round.
And so that is 19 damage.
Okay, yeah, pretty good. Ending Giblie's turn.
Yes.
It is now the creature's turn.
Poison.
Oh, thank you. Giblie, you take 6 poison damage, halved to 3.
Okay, good.
Giblie, you just hammering into its head over and over and over again, it's going to flail around and try and bite you.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, terrible. Totally misses. Totally misses. And with that, you watch as it takes most of its claws now and it starts to go like holding, like grinding into the side of that spire to start to slow itself down. Ending its turn, Lumen.
So if I'm trying to grab someone and I have a strength of 0.
I mean, if you make strength checks to try and hold them up, you're just going with no modifier.
Okay. If I enlarge myself,
So you will get advantage on those strength checks if you make yourself big.
yeah, I will enlarge myself.
Okay, wow, cool.
Let's go. Big boy Lumen, eh? Look at that.
Biggest moth you've ever seen.
So as you say that, Venora, you see Lumen grow even bigger. His big, beautiful wings, they're just like casting now light through them. So each of you have just this beautiful display of lights across of you.
If we're gonna die, at least it's pretty.
Lambert, you see this like incredible imagery as you just float towards Venora and reach out your now massive arms towards the girl that she's holding to try and help. Does that end your turn? I think that was your action for the spell, right?
Yeah.
Good use of that spell, though. All right, Lambert.
Can I move back over to flank with Levi? Pollock?
Roll an acrobatics check.
Incredible. 7.
Yeah, you're stuck right there.
Fair enough. I stab it with my dagger. With a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm raging, so it's 9 damage.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna stab him again. Get him. Yes, with a 22.
Hits.
And I'm raging.
Yeah.
It's 9 damage.
All right.
And then I push off with my legs.
Oh, okay.
And I use a bonus action for quick toss, immediately pulling out a dagger and chucking it at his face. But I should not be within 5 feet.
No. So those first 2 hits, you do take 6 poison damage.
Terrible. Do not like that.
But this one you won't.
Okay. 19.
Hits.
Oh, it's so good. Because I get to add my superiority.
Nice.
And I'm raging. Yes.
I think
8
Battlemaster's epic.
plus 4, 12 plus 2.
14?
14 on a
Oh
dagger.
my goodness, this guy's hurting. With that, you push away, like floating back through the air and hurl this dagger, like straight up right into underneath its jaw, like a little soft spot right there. And it just kind of getting its jaw stuck.
Oh, wait, that's going to get me.
As it's open, like its jaw is now just, it's trying to open its jaw more and even shut its jaw. And you watch basically where you've pinned the dagger through the bottom, like into the side. So it's unable to open it more or close it. So it's like, but yeah, some spray, 3 poison damage to you, Giblie. Have so 1. All right, ending your turn, Lambert.
Yes.
Okay, as you're like floating back through the air now. It's incredible. I mean, you have no reason to believe you have any way of not falling to your death, other than the fact that these people all jumped, so presumably they have some way, right? But I just love that you're like, okay, Holik, and then Cephas. This is the end of the second to last round before you guys hit the ground.
If I start slowing myself down the next round, I'll survive, right? Like, I don't have to start slowing myself down now.
No, I mean, I was just giving some imagery for because this guy doesn't have wings or things like that, but he is massive, and this was what he was planning on doing. He starts planting some of his feet there.
I'm just making sure.
It's not making a huge statistical difference yet.
Okay, I'm going to keep cutting into that spot with Seafy Boy. 22.
Hits.
That's 5 slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay.
And then 18.
That just hits.
Ooh, 14 slashing.
Wow. Okay, the slashing is just still like it's got the flesh is this strange corded muscle. And so stabbing into it is a little bit more effective. Even beating against it is a little more effective. But that slashing.
So I should have been using the bell hook this whole time.
Oh, for sure. But the slashing, again, like as I've said, his slashing damage was the same way. It's just hard to cut through. But you have just this thread left. As now it is like this massive tail is just flapping in every direction. Yeah, and Cephas is just like a rodeo, just all in every direction. You're gonna puke, man. Like it's so bad because it's
Everyone's above me, so if I puke, you all get it.
It's in my nose.
I mean, it might even just rip off from the falling, right? The motion of it falling and flapping around. We don't know. But poor Thomas is at the end of that tail, just like. So,
Should he make a Constitution saving throw to stay through?
I'm just gonna tell you he pukes.
Oh.
You guys see some. Titus, you're flying down. Just puke.
Now I get 2 people.
For you, it's like a video game. Like you've got this different debris that's flying past you that you're flying to move out of the way.
Roll a d20, see if your mouth was open.
Gross.
I'm gonna tell Vith to finish this and help Thomas, and I'm gonna fly over to help you guys with the girl. Come on, Vith.
So Vith is trying to get that last little thread.
Vith is trying to get that last little thread.
So you fly over to Venora?
Yeah. No. 16.
That misses. So Vith chomps down and just gets stuck. Kind of right then at that moment, the tail kind of crashes back together onto itself, and just armor is what Vith crashes into with his mouth.
Okay.
Are you gonna grab Thomas or what?
Well, supposedly Venora is going to be able to,
That's what you're thinking?
Okay. I mean, Vith was going to be moving down the tail towards Thomas to grab him.
That was actually Thomas.
That was Thomas? Okay, ending Holik's turn. We are now in the final round. After this round, as soon as Holik's turn ends, that's the moment you guys are hitting. So, from the beginning, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8 people? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna say there's a number of feet that each of you falls per person's turn. About 60 feet. Just over 60 feet per turn, you guys are falling until the end of Holik's turn, and boom, hits. Titus, I'll say for this turn, you get to take part. Give you something fun to do. So on your turn, you're going to be catching up to them, arriving to the battle.
Save me.
Save me. Cephas.
All right, time to cut through the little bit. That definitely hits. That's a 24. That's 8 plus 5, 13.
Okay, with that, as you're flailing around, you see this moment, things kind of slow down in your vision, and you just perfectly cut that last little bit, and now you're just flying away as part of this tail. I mean, you're kind of falling alongside it still, but in that moment, right, like it's just, you're just spinning around now.
Am I able to grab Thomas?
It's going to be difficult. You're going to have to crawl back along the tail. I am going to say what happens here, because of you swinging through that thing while you guys are falling, I'll say now falling through the air, the tail, like its own, like a boat or something, just is spinning.
Do we get any lift?
Oh yeah, a little bit more than a little bit.
It's like a helicopter?
Oh yeah. You just start flying upward.
Never mind what I say.
No, you're starting to spin. So for you, it's this like, you're going to have to try and crawl backward, pulling yourself along the tail. But I will say, for Thomas, like he was coiled up in it. It's like mostly uncoiled. So Thomas is holding on the best he can.
Okay, so the second that the tail's free and I see that they're separated from that, I yell, stop, and to give everybody as much warning as possible, and then I cast Featherfall.
Everybody's stomach's dead, right?
Basically.
Okay, so right at that moment is when you cast Featherfall on everyone, except for the creature?
Yeah.
And except for Sarah.
Yes, yeah, except for Sarah. He's helping me. He's like, we're all like bear hugging her, right?
Okay, sure. So in that moment, I guess Titus, everyone else slows down. You keep going.
Yeah, I would have hit the ground now to critical point.
There's no one holding on before I
So
said
those
that,
that can fly will probably keep going past them. But Cephas, Thomas, in that moment, for you guys, I'm going to have probably some damage, right? Because this thing is still falling and you're getting like ripped away from it for just a moment. In that moment, it's going to be like some abrasion.
And there's nobody holding on to monster, right? When I cast it.
Is anybody holding on to the monster? The only one that might be is Giblie.
I mean, he could still let go of it. I was just trying not to let anybody get whiplash, but...
So you yell out to everyone who you've already said to prepare for this. You yell out to everyone, stop. And in that moment, you send out this magic. You guys see as all this, like these glittering stars shoot out to everybody, like reach out and kind of wrap around you. And you feel yourself start to rapidly slow down. But somehow the magic keeps you from absolute whiplash. But for you guys, that tail is now ripped out from under you. I'll say just roll a dexterity check for me. Cephas, I'll have Thomas do the same.
Athletics, you mean?
Dexterity.
Oh, wait, don't I also... Is this a saving throw or no? Cool if it was.
I'll make it a saving throw, yep. Makes more sense.
They both get their thing.
So that was 12, 13, 15.
15? Okay. You don't take any damage. And Thomas just kind of like is just scratched along his side. He's not dead, but he's hurt.
You make like the back breaking sound.
Yeah.
Intestines fall out, but he's okay.
Okay. Cephas, Thomas, Venora, Lumen, or excuse me, not Lumen. That's interesting. The people flying, they kind of keep going because you're stopping when they're not. So I'm going to have Lumen try his best to match that level of stopping, but there's no magic causing him to do it. So for him, it could hurt him to try and stop that quickly. That's so interesting. Can you make a strength saving throw for me as you try and match their speed to stop at about the same rate? 8?
Oh, wait, no, that's advantage, right?
Yeah, because you're big.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Worse.
Gonna go over here.
So 8?
8, yeah.
Okay.
Solid 8.
He's not going to be doing much to help you hold Sarah at this moment. Maybe in a second or two. So I want you to make a strength saving throw to hold on to Sarah because no one else is helping you.
Natural 20.
Wow. If nobody helps you within a round, which I think someone will, obviously, it's going to end your feather fall. Like, this is not made to hold 2 people. I'm going to say it's like basically going to break it, and then you start falling. So somebody's got to get there to help you soon. But in that moment, you feel as she starts to slip, right? You're rapidly slowing down, and she is not. Somehow you are. And so she's starting to like peel out from your arms, and you're just holding on to her as strong as you can. And you slow down, and she's slipping and slipping. And now it's basically like you're just floating in the air, and she's just trying to slip out from you, and you're just holding on to her as best as you can. Okay. That's everybody. Who are the people that are not feather falling?
I'm still holding on.
You're still holding on to the creature?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to make a strength saving throw to see if you hold on, what will happen is you will break the feather fall and go with the creature.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He's riding it down all the way.
Wait, because then you were gonna try to not help you. You were being featherfalled. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? David, you have to understand from Giblie's perspective, he's feeling it slow him down. If he tries to resist it, he's doing so knowing he doesn't know Titus is, as far as I'm aware, unless he looked up and saw Titus riding down on that hippogriff. He's deciding like, do I think I can take this fall? This 3,000 foot fall?
I would just want Titus to finish this creature off, so by the time we get there, he's like, see, I did it all by myself.
You and I want the same thing.
No, Giblie would let go after hearing the warning.
Yeah, so you're just floating there. All right, so the only people who are not would be Lumen, who does try and stop himself, Holik, who else? That's it, and Vith.
Yeah, and Vith.
And you guys are all going to slow down on the next turn. So we'll just narrate this last turn, what happens here. Sorry, go ahead, Titus, because you're continuing, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
So Titus, your turn. Everybody, and you guys watched. Most of you hadn't seen Titus, and you just
Lance.
You're grabbing the lance.
The wrench.
So in those last few turns, you spent the time unbuckling that lance, grabbing it, holding it at the ready. You see the ground rapidly approaching. You're just praying. There's a part of you, it's like 50-50, if you'll reach this thing before the two of you reach the ground. Ah! So you guys slow down, and there's just a half a second where, like, none of you really knew Titus was flying down after you, but he's been gaining speed. And right in that moment, he's just screaming as he careens past you on this hippogriff.
Screaming with a lisp.
Yeah. Okay, I told you that you'd make it. So in the last, who knows how many feet, you will be able to try and skewer this creature. Go ahead with advantage, make an attack roll.
I would like to buy a high variant die, please.
You want to buy a high variant die? How many did I say it costs?
5.
5? Okay.
Jeez.
Understand, higher chance of crit fail, which means that,
I have advantage.
right, but that unknown element that I was saying is a little more likely with those crit fails. So you want 2 then, right?
No, I want 1.
Well, for advantage. You want to just roll 2?
Oh, yeah, sure. Do I have to buy 2 of them then?
No. All right, here we go. So for the listener, the high variance die is something that I got a long time ago. Basically, it has, I think, 5 20s and 5 1s, and then a few higher numbers like 19, 18, and 17, and then like the 2, 3, and 4. Basically, you have 25% chance of a crit fail, 25% chance of natural 20, and then statistically higher chance, right, of some of those higher or closely lower ones. With advantage, take the better of the two.
18.
18. What was the other one? With the lower one?
They're 2 18s.
Wow.
2 18s.
What?
You.
That's wild.
What's the lance? The lance.
It's a D12 here.
1.
Oh, plus your strength modifier.
5.
Plus the force from him.
I'm going to say there's going to be some extra force. Roll 3 d6s.
Is it a magical lance?
No.
13.
Okay. This epic just flying downward at the last second before it hits the ground. It is slowing significantly too. So that's part of what makes sure that you are able to do this. So as it's slowing down to make sure that it doesn't kill itself as it hits the ground, you just go crashing into it. The hippogriff is going to try and not die when it hits it. So it's going to make a dex save.
I'm not driving this thing. So.
Yeah, you just told it what to do basically, and it's going. It rolls pretty well. So at the last second, like it's crashing into it, but it's gonna try and grab the creature as to not die.
Do I get 2 attacks?
I don't know if you're gonna have time for another one before it hits the ground, but because it's gonna hit the ground. Well, no, you can still take an attack because you're slowing down as well as to not smash, into a million pieces.
But I have to buy it again for the second attack?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't do that.
Okay. So it's for a D20 roll. You bought that high variance die. Now, in this moment though, as the rest of you are like floating way above it, look down and you watch him just careen past you, and then is now 300-400 feet below you as he crashes into this thing and hits the ground. And there's this cloud of dust. No idea what happened with Titus there. You crash into it and you skewer through like a portion of its body out the other end, and it flailing around as it's just doing its best to hang on, and then you both crash into the ground. The hippogriff slows as best as it can. It's taking some damage. It's straining a little bit to do that, but this thing crashes into the ground, barely slowing down enough as for it not to take any damage, and for you not to take any damage either. But
For the second attack, can I use the hammer, like hop off the hippogriff?
sure. So now things are between you and him. I'm taking everybody else off the initiative.
16.
To hit, miss.
All right. I'll did I just go full out on this? Did I action surge? I'll action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the surge.
I'll do the surge.
18.
18 hits.
And the eagle hammer is silvered, I believe.
It is.
That's 12
Nice.
and a miss.
And a miss. Okay, with that, you've skewered into it, and you go to hit it, miss, right, with that first hammer strike. Now you're on the ground, this tiny little turtle man, and you see this huge chitin spine, and it just rears up, right? It's spewing all this disgusting toxic spit and venom in every direction as it screeches in front of you. Like there's like goo, like this green ooze coming out of it in multiple places. You watch as you see in its back where its tail usually is, there's now just this big fleshy stump that is bleeding, this gross like poison stuff. It is in so much pain as it goes to like whip with its tail towards you and then just sprays in every direction. You do take, though, some damage, not from the hammer hit, but the lancet, you do take 6 poison damage.
Okay, and I have resistance to poison damage.
So 3. But with that, as you stand there now, holding your hammer, ready to continue fighting it, just you and it alone, it will...
Can I use a bonus action before I end my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to invoke my Storm Ruin.
Storm Rune, yeah.
So I enter a prophetic state for 1 minute. When you or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll or saving throw or ability check, you can use your reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
Great.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so lightning crackling around the edge of the hammer, some lightning back in within your eyes. You're waiting and watching. Every bit of like your reflexes is slightly faster, and so to you, this thing where it was whipping around in incredible speeds, it's just slightly slower now. Being able to foresee some of the things it might do. In that moment, as it ends your turn, you guys have rounds, right? Before these guys are going to catch up to you. I'm going to say for you guys, so I said that it would have been 60 feet per person's turn. Only one turn went by in that last 500 feet. So you guys have like 440 feet left of now feather falling before you hit the ground. Titus, you face off against this huge creature, just you and it, right? In that moment, on its turn, it will rear back and it will just gather all this crud in its mouth and will spit towards you.
Don't let it hit you.
Don't let it teach you.
Are you giving it disadvantage? Was that your plan with the ability before I roll?
No,
No? Okay. So that's a 19 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, I need you to make a con save.
Is it for poison? Because I have advantage against poison and resistance to poison damage.
Then sure, you can have advantage.
Okay. 19 for my save.
All right, so 32 poison damage as this thing just drenches you.
So is that already halved?
No, that would be insane. 32 poison damage just drenches you, right? And you are resistant to it, so you take 16. And then you feel just that sickening feeling as it sinks into your skin. But what was your con save?
19.
19? You resist the blindness. You are not blinded. But you're covered in this nasty, poisonous goo, and it does feel disgusting, and it's seeping down into your body, and you can feel it trying to permeate your entirety of your body because it covers you, right? This huge thing, and you're just this little guy. But what it's trying to do is you can feel it like attacking at your eyes and at like the crown of your head, just like this stinging, but it doesn't take effect. And with that, the creature will, like kind of looking around and looking up, it just like starts furiously like digging into the ground there and burrowing down into the ground.
Giving me an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Get him.
Come on.
19.
Hits.
9.
With that, it burrows down into the ground, the ground behind it collapsing into that tunnel that it's digging, and you watch just some of the ground shifting beneath you as it goes under you and starts going behind you underneath the ground. But you can kind of see where it's going and the direction it's going. But in that moment, now it's your turn if you want to try and do something, but it's underground.
I'll just hold action, basically, see if it pops back up.
Mm-hmm.
If it's running away, it runs away.
A couple rounds go by before Holik lands at your side. I'm assuming Lumen's not because he's helping to hold that girl. But Holik, you have to land right away. You land right beside Titus, who's standing there ready in case something. And then there's this moment where Holik, right beside you, because you had that attack ready if anything happened. While the two of you stand there, you feel that kind of tremor because you've got that really good passive perception. You feel that tremor getting farther and farther away, and it grew deeper now too, where you can't really see. There's nothing really moving on, at least at the top of the surface. We can end initiative there as everybody else slowly drops. Here's the interesting thing though. Mm-hmm. At some point while you guys are slowly dropping, before you get to the ground, those other people are gonna
Oh, I thought we were going to hit the ground first.
No. Since you stopped, which makes sense, did the feather fall, you won't hit the ground first. So about halfway to the ground from that point where you are, and you're about 200 feet or so, there's a moment where you hear and you look up and you catch those three people. Now you're all right next to each other. They're like, oh. And as soon as they get caught, all three of them just puking. Because they've been like, falling, stop. Stop. These poor people.
Does the
Actually,
vomit also
they all
feather
puke.
fall?
Huh?
Does the vomit also feather fall?
How's the stomach?
That had-
Interesting, yeah.
Good question.
No. No, it's not part of the creature anymore. So as soon as it leaves their mouth, it just... Yeah, you guys are standing there, just vomit. And with that moment, you guys are all kind of floating together. Two out of those three people just pass out once you feather fall them. But you guys will pick up there, all having just landed, that thing having just gotten away. And we can pick up there with
I
what you
wanted
guys
so
want to do.
badly to kill it. That would have been
I know,
so
dude.
satisfying.
I know.
I know.
How much
me
HP
too.
did it have left?
HP, I'm not going to tell you.
Ah, I didn't.
You guys might try and chase it down.
Oh, maybe.
Shadows rise and fires gleam, of lore and legend we dare to dream. Steel in hand and hearts aflame, we carve our path, we claim our name. Raise the blade, sound the cry of lore and legend, will never die. We fight as one, the people's hand, their hope, their strength across the land. darkened woods and stormy skies. The call of fate, it never lies. Through dungeon depths and dragon's roar, our tale will live forevermore. Raise the blade, sound the cry of lore and legend. We'll never die. We fight as one, the people's hand. Their hope, their strength across the land. Raise the blade, sound the cry of lore and legend. We'll never die. We fight as one, the people's hand. Their hope, their strength across the land.
Mike kept asking what we're doing. I'm like, I don't know. We're just falling off a cliff. That's all I know.
Falling right there. You cough so loud. Like it hurts.
It's violent.
Well, how do you think I feel?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Muffle it. Get a muffler.
Get a muffler. Yeah.
I just make it a straight pipe.
Got a lollipop.
He found a lollipop. Yeah, he helped someone else with some medical, and they gave him a lollipop. It's like, hey, buddy.
He's crying. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah.
Your friend's died. You're a sucker. Three.
Sarah, wake up.
And I will use Rally and give her some temporary hit points.
Ooh, do those work when you're unconscious?
Don't know, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, I gotta Google that.
Oh, it better work.
Rolled a D100. She has 100 points.
Oh wait, is Sarah the name of the girl?
Yes.
Shoot.
It's the name of the chitinspine.
Yeah, you thought he was on our team after everything you've done to him?
He's on the monsters team.
Sarah, my dear.
That's like there are moments that I want to see art drawn of in this. I want to see one of Titus on the back of a hippogriff tied to it like.
Yeah, tears
Yeah.
flying behind it. 'Cause I still think my friends are dead.
Yeah.